Hi everyone, hope you're doing well from wherever you're watching this channel, depending on your time zone. Now, the new UDA Secretary General Cleophas Malala started an incitement politics around business. And then we saw the other Gachagua also following the suit. They have been attacking Raila, Uhuru Kenyatta, even on a ground that you cannot attack them. For example, if you talk about Raila Odinga and the issue to do with the gas, Raila does not involve himself in a gas business. He's dealing with the cylinder, and we have talked about this one severally. So, in as much Gachagua will launch such a war, what they have not realized is that this war can never affect Raila Amolo Odinga's business, because Raila is not selling gas. He don't dictate the price. Then you come to Uhuru Kenyatta. When you talk about the issue of milk, to some extent that can affect Uhuru Kenyatta. But again, the other question will be that, is Uhuru selling his milk expensive compared to other milk, people who are producing milk? The answer is no. It's same price. To some extent, even he is a little bit cheaper. So we have seen this kind of discussion targeting on the other side, Uhuru and Raila, with a reason. This is just a trial to try and destroy or damage their businesses. That is the discussion started by the government side. But then, Gaucho has come out to challenge William Ruto. And I think it's very smart, because it is now raising more questions. That you are talking about high cost of living. You said about gas, which was a lie. You said about milk, which seemingly don't make sense. Now we are talking about the eggs. William Ruto is one of the biggest supplier in this country of eggs. He says he's getting 1 million every day from the sales from selling eggs. He said that business up to now. So now when we come to the supply of eggs, according to Gaucho, one egg was going for 11 shillings some time back. Right now, that egg, kuku grade, is now going for 15 shillings. So he's asking William Samoei Ruto, these poor people normally get an egg, wanunue hiyo unga hapo, wapike, or fry egg, or kule ugali. This time around they cannot afford, because Ruto has raised the price of an egg, so it's like that hustler cannot afford this. Listen to him. Then from there, I'm going to explain to you how this tool of business can be used by Raila Amolo Odinga to finish Ruto and Gachagua.
Usonge hivi ndo nishike. Nasema hivi, sai mayai kwa duka ni 15 shillings mayai moja. Na wakati Uhuru mayai moja ilikuwa 11.10 wakati Uhuru. Ruto Bishop amechukua president, mayai hii ni 15 shillings. Na nimeona Ruto akisema ya kwamba Uhuru ndiye ameharibu nchi juu ya maziwa na gas. Hasa mimi nauliza, mtu anauza hii mayai ni Ruto, ndiye ana supply, main supply ya mayai Kenya. Ni mtu anaitwa William Dr. Bishop Cardinal William Ruto. Na ndiyo mayai yake sasa watu hasla wanashindwa kukula. Ruto, ukitaka kutuongelee mambo ya gas, ambao unasema gas lazima irudi chini na maziwa, make sure ya kwamba asla akikuwa na shilingi 20 na sakula mayai 4, anatafuta tu mboga kidogo ya kienyeji aongeze na mayai. Na kama wewe pia ambayo tunauza ni 15 moja, wacha kudanganya watu bwana, wacha kusumbuana na Uhuru na wacha kusumbua vitu zingine. Kwanza rudisha bei mayai, kwa sababu wewe ndio main supplier ya mayai. Wacha kudanganya watu, ndio na mahaslas. Unaumiza, unaambia jamii wa Central. Ruto aache kudanganya watu, kupiga eti maziwa ndio yameharibu economy ya Kenya. Eti Uhuru ndio yameharibu economy ya Kenya. Hii mayai nani ana supply? Ni Uhuru ama ni Ruto? Waacheni ujinga. Ruto anagawa mayai na yeye ana supply, na kuja kusema eti gas. Kitu ya kwanza, gas ina depend na bei ya mafuta. Rudisha bei ya mafuta chini, then gas itarudi chini. Usidanganye wa Kenya, watu wako na njaa, watu wako na nini, wameshindwa kulipa school fee, watoto wako kwa kijiji wameshindwa kwenda mahali, alafu unasema eti hiyo yote ni Uhuru na maziwa na gas ndio imeleta. Rudisha bei ya maziwa, bei ya mayai chini. Wacha ujinga, na watu si wajinga. Kenya wajinga waliisha bwana. Kama unataka wajinga, enda huko Baringo ndani ndio utapata wajinga. Wacheni bwana. Asante na Mungu awabariki.
Now, we are continuing with the Punchline discussion, but just a quick request for those who are watching and you have not yet subscribed, please consider subscribing. To our returning subscribers, I must say thank you so much. And again, to all our viewers, please give this video a thumbs up. Thank you so much. And back to this discussion. One question you should be asking yourself here. Why is it that William Ruto is not coming out open to either fight or challenge Raila Amolo Odinga as far as the issue of gas is concerned in this country? Why is it that William Ruto is not coming out openly to challenge Uhuru Kenyatta as far as the issue of milk is concerned in this country? The reason is that Ruto is in the business also. He's in several businesses in this country. So he's a big player when it comes to business, just like Raila and Uhuru. That's the reason why Ruto is using people like Manala who have nothing to make such kind of noise. You wanasema ukiishi kwa nyumba ya glass, you don't throw stone. Because definitely when they throw back, it will hit on you or your glasses will be down. So he's using those who don't have such business. Gachagua is upcoming. Hajafikia hiyo kiwango. And that's why he can make that much noise we are seeing here. But one thing that Ruto and Gachagua are not aware is that one day in 2017, Raila Odinga woke up and he said that we are going to resist. And we are going to resist each and every company that directly supported Uhuru Kenyatta and William Ruto campaign. We are going to resist every company that was associated with the rigging. And if you remember very well, Safaricom was going down. Brookside was going down. There were so many companies who were going down because Raila came with a list of companies. He called them out. And he told the Kenyans, those people of goodwill and his strong supporters, all the followers, to resist goods from those companies. What was happening? These companies were dying. They lost business. In fact, Airtel became strong just because Raila Odinga mentioned that Safaricom must be resisted. They came out to announce that indeed they were making losses. Airtel was making profit. So Ruto is walking on dangerous path. If Raila will wake up today and talk about his business, you will see what will happen. We know he's in insurance business and many other businesses he's doing. So if he will wake up and mention some of these companies, Ruto is going to lose a lot because he's in power. Kenyans are feeling problem. The only person who they can put that problem, blame to, it is William Ruto. He's at the helm of power, not Raila Odinga. Remember, Uhuru was president, but when Raila talked about Brookside, they were making losses. He was crying. So if Gachagua has any business, then Raila Odinga comes out and mention about it. Tell me, people will resist from buying those products, and they are going to make losses. So this path that they are taking, and Raila is silent up to date. He is yet to speak anything because his focus is on mass action. That's why I don't want to change the direction. He's very clear. His focus. He don't want the sideshows of the squirrels. His target is the elephant. But the day will come out to honor them on this one. They are going to feel the pain. That's exactly what Gaucho is trying to bring out here. You can see he's challenging William Ruto with the issue of egg, and we know he's in this business. Because, of course, all of us understand that before you talk about the high cost of milk, or even that egg, the question is all about the input. Look on how they are selling the food, animal feeds in the aggregate. It's very expensive because these people are taxing even animal feeds. The day they will remove taxes from all items used in agriculture, watoe tax for fertilizer, watoe tax kwa chakula ya mifugo, watoe tax kwa tools za kutumia kwa shamba. That day everything will come down in prices and many people will have affordable life. That's the reality that Ruto don't want to talk about, but he want to play politics because his target is just all about collecting taxes. So we can get people who can also challenge them because we know they are here, they are in business. And this is just another reminder to Rigathi Gachagua. He said that him and William Ruto have no any interest in any business. Ruto has a huge interest in business. In fact, Kenya has someone who is an entrepreneur as a president. A man who knows how to make profit, a man who is more focused on making profit but not working for Kenyans. William Ruto. So Gachagua should not lie to Kenyans. They have someone who has a lot of interest in business. For example, when they talk about importing maize from outside, hii mahindi inatoka wapi? Si Ruto ndio ako tuna shamba hapa kulingana vile watu wanasema huku nini? DRC. Ataambia tu mama leta mahindi kutoka DRC, wanaleta hapa. Watu wananunua hiyo mahindi wanasema imetoka Brazil ama wapi. So the money goes back home. They have interest. So you cannot go this path and expect that you are going to win. This is a war they will never win. Because they are in a glass house. But at the end of the day, the only person who will not be touched in any way, it is Raila Odinga. Because when you talk about gas, Raila who's gas, what will resist gas, hana shida. Again, they will need money. So they will get taxes where? Or they'll make high taxes on fuel. So Ruto should also prepare going forward after this, because we don't know what Raila Odinga will say once they start the issue of mass action. He will come out and maybe start saying, resist this, resist that one. They will be crying more than Raila will be crying. So all this politics about businesses is going to haunt William Ruto and his supporters also in one way or another. Mudavadi wako hapo, they have interest in the businesses. So it's not only Raila or Uhuru Kenyatta. They will never win this war. And I give thumbs up to Gaucho for challenging William Ruto with the issue of eggs.